What's going on? We are in the shop. I'm just getting my reels ready for whenever the next time I take them out. So I was kind of going through them, making sure they're all good from the last trip. But I kind of wanted to go over them and do a good, better, best just trolling reels for offshore fishing. All Shimanos, everything I have is Shimanos. That's what I prefer. Pens are great too, but I like Shimanos. So I'm kind of just going to go over the cheap options, the medium, mid-range options, and then kind of the top of the line with Shimano, and then kind of what I like about them, what I don't, and yeah, just go from there. So let's get started. All right, so first up we have the TLD25. This was gifted to me by my wife's grandfather. He gave me a pair of these, and they're on Star, just kingfish rods. I think they're 7 or 610s. Super smooth reels for the price. I mean, you can pick these up for like $100 on Marketplace with rods pretty regularly. 100, 125 bucks. They come up pretty often. Very simple. These are good for kingfish and mahi. Surprisingly smooth if you take care of them. They're graphite. You know, they don't really scratch up. These are old. These are probably 20 years old. They work great. Just give you a little clicker noise. So, clicker's not too bad. Let's try this. So decent clicker sound. But they're nice. They're lightweight. You have beginners on your boat, girls, kids. These are great because they don't weigh a whole lot. They beat them up. You don't care. You know, it's not a big deal. They're cheap and they're effective. So these are actually really good. These are one of my favorites, and they're bulletproof and they're cheap. So you can't go wrong with these. If you're just getting started, get 4 of these and you'll be good to go. 6 of them, whatever. But you can get them cheap, and they're just a great option to get started offshore. All right, next up is the Speedmaster. It's Speedmaster 25 2. So it's a 2-speed reel. I just picked these up. I've only had these offshore one time. Very smooth, nice clicker. Drags are super smooth. Got a nice little ball handle. I think my only gripe with these is that they're painted reels, so they will. You just got little scuffs there. These have been on the boat one time. I'm very careful with them. They scuff up easily. That was my only I guess downside to these reels, or that was my only consideration of buying them. Was that nice loud clicker. And then the 2-speed right there. Click in, you're in 2-speed or low gear. Hit the lever, you're back out of it. So very simple. I haven't used them much, but I have 0 complaints on these. They're a little bit beefier than the TLDs. A little more heavy duty. So you're gonna. A little more heavy duty. You do a little more with them. You probably troll some lip plugs, not be a problem. I typically just do ballyhoo or skirts, and I got it on a Star aerial rod. This rod was $100 at West Marine. I think the reel was $330 at Bass Pro. I bought a pair of them. So relatively cheap setup. A little bit there. $400 or $500 once you add the braid. Taxes and all that stuff, but you can have a pair for $1,000. They're not going to break on you. The 2-speed's really nice. You can cut off the skirt, go bottom fishing, throw it in 2-speed, grouper fish, whatever you want to do. So just another good choice. But like I said, just being painted, they're just going to get beat up a little bit. But very similar to the Talicas. I think they have like one less bearing. Everything else is basically the same, and it's a painted aluminum body instead of a solid piece of aluminum like the Talicas are. So, but very, very nice. So just be careful with them, and they'll stay looking good. But I'm pretty happy with these. So I'm excited to get these offshore a little bit and put some fish on them. But yeah, great little reels. All right, before we get to our last reel, I wanted to show you this one. This is the Talica 12. This is what I would, if money wasn't an issue, I would have Talicas, and then it would just be that. No, I wouldn't have any Speedmasters. I would get rid of the TLDs. I would have Talica 20s or 25s, and that'd be it. And then some Tiagras, for high speed or whatever kind of trolling. But these are awesome. They're super lightweight. Just they're super expensive. So that is the one downside to them. Let's see. Clicker, yeah, not too bad. This is just on a jigging rod. So I use this for bottom fishing, and then even the keys for blackfin or whatever will troll with this, and it'll handle it. It'll handle whatever you throw at it. But this thing is bulletproof. It's got the 2-speed, same as the Speedmaster. So looks similar. But so you can see it's got a little bit of boat rash, but very, very solid reel. So if money was an issue or an issue, this would be the one to get, or the 25s. But I'm not a millionaire, so. I keep these covers on all my reels to keep the dust and crap off of them while they're sitting in the garage. Alrighty, and then lastly, we have the Tiagra 30 wide, spooled with 65-pound braid. I think I got like 300 yards of braid, and then like 300 or 200 yards of mono backing, and then a fluorocarbon leader. So got the big power handle. These are just, it doesn't get any better than these. These are my favorite. They are a little bit bigger, but I like 30's not too bad. But let's see. Just when that clicker goes off, get your heart going. So these can do anything. It's tuna fishing, wahoo, whatever you want to do. I have this on a little nicer rod. This is a Star Paraflex with the aluminum butt. I bought this. I actually got a deal on these. I found these on Marketplace, 2 for $800. Never been used. The guy sold his boat and he just never taken them out. So I got these brand new for $400 a piece. 2-speed also, like I said, and that big old handle. So, but usually keep like a lip plug or something like that. Run these short and then the other ones out longer. But yeah, like I said, everything I have is Shimano. You know, the pin's your thing. All I can do is pray for you. I like Shimanos, so I think it's beautiful. So I do want to get another pair of these, and then maybe get rid of those TLDs, or I don't know, keep them. You can never have too many reels. So that's it. The beast. And then you can see there's the matching sets and some of my spinners. I guess that's another honorable mention. The Saragossa 6000s. I should have got I wish I would have got the 8000s, but they were out of stock at the time, and the 6000s are awesome. So, and then actually, you know what? I have 2 pins. I got 2 pin 4500s. So, hey, the pins. Nothing wrong with a pin, but I just like Shimanos. So that's about it. Thanks for watching. We're gonna do a boat video sometime this week. Do a cost breakdown of everything since I bought the boat. Kind of give you an idea what it would cost you to get into a boat like that. So stay tuned. Thanks for watching.